And now, to the sold-out crowd here inside the Hulu Theater, in the greatest arena in the world, and to everyone watching on ESPN, this is boxing, this is Top Rank, and oh, baby, this is the main event! Introducing out of the blue corner, presented in association with DeBella Entertainment. He brings an impressive record into the ring. 21 victories with only 1 defeat. 12 victories coming by way of knockout. From Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Steve Mr. Rolls. Introducing out of the red corner, he is the reigning NABO Super Middleweight Champion from San Juan, Puerto Rico, and representing Brooklyn and the Lower East Side, Edgar, the Chosen One, Berlanga!
Steve, Edgar, you've already received your pre-bout instructions. Keep it clean, obey my commands at all times, and most of all, protect yourself at all times. Trunks are good, touch them up, good luck to both of you.
What do you expect early on?
Well, I want to see him box, and he can be ready if a big punch becomes available.
For tonight, I mean, for Berlanga, he can't afford to lose the jab battle. You know, and he also can't afford to fall asleep and allow Rose to kind of gain any confidence throughout this fight.
Using early in this fight, that lets you know he's getting in a rhythm. That lets you know he's thinking boxing and not power. When I see him trying to cut the ring off.
It's been a word that has always been pinned on Berlanga, and Tim, we've talked about it before. That knockout streak, as much attention as it grabbed, mainstream attention it grabbed, of 16 consecutive first-round knockouts, 3, 5, and a big thudding blow in round number 8.
Because he wants to send them home oohing and ahhing. I think he can still get it if he boxes, but I see him having this mental battle right now.
There's that right hand over the top again, clipping. Bernardo, what do you have?
Coming up to this weight class, and he knows that he needs Berlanga to weaken a bit. Ooh, he got caught with the right hand right on the top.
All right, let him out, let him out, let him out.
But at the same time, when you put also the fact that he's scared, he don't want to get hit with those big shots, that's nervous energy draining out of Rose also.
Hey, fellas, I think we got to put some of this in context. First of all, we wouldn't be here if not for the streak and the power that streak.
I'm not sure that's accurate if Berlanga didn't get the knockouts. He's got charisma. He can fight. He didn't have to get first-round knockouts to wow the people. There's a lot of ways to wow the people and to get the people behind you. And he's got all the other, he checks all the other boxes. People are going to overreact and say he's not what we thought he was.
Ooh, waiting on that right hand. I was just about to say, that right hand, that jab is coming out at the same speed from Berlanga. Oh, yeah, you see the hands right there, down right there.
Let him go, let him go,
Berlanga,
Steve.
the left hand down.
Go,
you see him step back to try to get distance, left himself wide open for the right hand. Ooh, he hurt. Oh, he was hurt with that shot. If that right hand would have landed flush on that chin, it probably would have been lights out for Rose. I'm looking for the new stuff. I don't see anything new but just patience. I'm looking for, you know, the change up of the cadence with the jab. I'm looking for the jab down to the body from Berlanga. Something new, something different. But I haven't seen it yet for Rose. Ooh.
You can hear Berlanga's punches
He's trying to get himself in position to land that one big shot, that knockout real shot. And that's not the answer. It may be the answer tonight, but long term, that's not the answer for Berlanga. Berlanga needs to throw combinations. Berlanga needs to forget. I know it's hard, but try to forget that you have the power to show your other ability. It's not enough to talk about it. It's time to show it. Because this may work with Rose, but the competition knows that he's looking for one big shot. You're going to leave yourself open.
Well, Dre, that's what he said that he's been working on. Ooh, nice right hand right there over the top.
There's the right hand from Rolls.
All night long. Anyways, that's what they said that he's been working on, honestly. That's why he added all these, guys into the camp. You had Mickey Bay.
Tess, people don't realize in that corner, like, it's controlled chaos. You're trying to get your wind back. You're trying to recover. And you're trying to listen to instructions. You have a cut man putting Inswell on your face, putting Vaseline on you, or trying to work on a cut. Like, it's controlled chaos for about 50 seconds. You need to get the information, and then you got to go back to work. Good counter right hand. Berlanga can switch up his pace with his feet and his hands. I think he'll get this knockout. But at this pace, Rolls can time him, get in a different way. That's going to spell longevity for Edgar Berlanga in his professional boxing career.
Trey, incredible to think that come this September, that'll be 21 years, that fight, that middleweight unification that you mentioned. That was right here in this building, and I'm sure many of these fans who are here a generation later to see Edgar Berlanga were there that night as well to see the great Tito Trinidad against Bernard Hopkins.
Dre, I can't believe you told that story, man. You know it's Puerto Rican night tonight.
I was thinking the same thing. As a result, nobody here wants to remember.
That was so insensitive of me.
Maybe some Miguel Cotto references soon with the time difference, as we'll be over in London.
Excellent.
Round 7 scheduled for 10. There's Rolls looking for the right hand.
Yeah, I think you're going to see Rolls get a little bit more emboldened in the second half of the fight, especially if he feels like Berlanga is starting to fade, which we heard from his corner. He did a good right hand from Rolls.
Rolls to get comfortable in there. We've got to cut off the ring to his right, work the body, and continue to use the jab.
Following Rolls around the ring. He hasn't been cutting off the ring at all and doing it properly. You understand that? That's what's going on right now. He's following him, literally following him around the ring. What he needs to do is he needs to bring that back foot towards the outside of that lead foot. Get ahead of that jab, so that way he can come over the top with the right hand. Edgar right there, he changed angles right there, trying to create something different. Getting a little frustrated, trying to give a different look by switching southpaw. Now you see the nose starting to bleed of Edgar, getting banged up from the jab of Rose.
Steve Rose is getting more and more confident right before our eyes.
He's popping that jab off the hip.
That's it. Pop, pop, pop. That's what the jab does. Frustrate your opponent.
Because Berlanga, yeah, he has, and because he's coming the same way, the same speed, it's just allowed Rose to get into a rhythm where he knows, okay, here he comes.
And it was there in that last round where he outlanded Berlanga 25-12.
Yeah, he's slowly coming on. The right hand is what Steve Rose wants. But he's content to pick and poke and pile up points with the jab, the occasional hook. But the right hand is really what he's looking for.
Man, keep that jab in Berlanga's face. That thing is doing damage. But I know that he won the last couple of rounds in my book, clearly.
Good body shot for Berlanga.
Ooh, you see that right hand again from Rose. Lead right hand.
So even that jab is a power jab. Every jab is a power jab instead of a flicking jab. The same jab that Rose is hitting Berlanga with, Berlanga needs to hit Rose with.
Oh, that body shot hurt. That body shot
right there from Berlanga.
He hurt him with that.
So give Steve Rose something to think about.
It's a right hand to the body on that last exchange.
And try to close out the show.
Let him out.
Rose has to let Berlanga do the hard work, do the lunging, do the pressing, and Steve Rose, has to focus on defense and take what Berlanga gives him.
with the swing that we saw, Dre has given Rolls the last 3 rounds. Still has Berlanga up 77-75.
See, the biggest
round 6 test was very close, and round 8 was very close. But Berlanga's just been outworked. He's allowed Steve Rolls to pick and poke his way through those last 3 rounds. Good exchange from both men.
Sure was. Good action here with a minute to go in round 9.
It's a close round going into this last minute test.
Body shot with the left hand from Berlanga.
See, that's the focus right there. He needs a focus and a purpose in there. The body work is the key. He's going to set up the head shots for Berlanga.
He just drove down a short right hand to the top of the head of Rolls. Then he comes searching for a conventional right lead.
Good shot right there from Berlanga. Nice right hand.
Got the best of those final moments.
Uppercut. Look, I want you to see this in real time. Actually, slow motion. See the uppercut right there? It seemed like it landed, you know, in real time, but it didn't. You saw a little short, little sneaky shot land for Rose. But this body shot right here, you know, great, well-placed body shot right there on the belt line. And you see the high guard to start this action right here. You see the jab and the right hand that follows.
10th and final round. As the crowd rises out of their seats for 3 minutes of support for Edgar Berlanga. He's loading up on that right hand.
The body's a bigger target and it stays stationary.
Steve Rolls did acknowledge to his corner that he was affected when he got hit to the top of the head in that 9th round. Doesn't take much from Berlanga with his heavy hands.
You know, the sacrifice that you put in this sport, that's what needs to motivate you in these moments right here. Edgar Berlanga needs to step it up, and he knows it. But he has to believe in his preparation. He's been going away from that left hand all night, so Edgar's best punch, which is left hook, has had a hard time finding a home.
Third straight fight that Berlanga goes the distance after that much talked about knockout streak to open his career.
Frank Lombardi scores the bout 96-94. Thomas Carasoni and Mark Constantino both score the bout 97-93 for your winner by unanimous decision. And still, NABO Super Middleweight Champion, Edgar, the Chosen One, Berlanga.
I think the judges were right in that correct range of how they saw the fight, how we saw the fight. Mark Kriegel.
I mean, we thought he was going to stand right there with me, even though we practiced in a little gym of him moving. But you could tell that he was fighting scared. You know, every time I go and I reach in or I throw some, he's like pulling back, running the whole fight.
Do you think you did that as this fight progressed, or were you just trying to get the knockout to kind of please the fans who came out to see something spectacular?
Yeah, I was just like looking for the big shot. You know, my corner was telling me to use a jab. My elbow was bothering me a little bit. But you know, I'm just happy we got the victory, and we're moving forward. You know, tonight he was a scared fighter. You know, and it's hard to try to land and get your shots off when you find somebody that's scared, especially moving back. You know, when he fought Triple G, he brought it to Triple G. You know, but with me, he tried to use that running tactic.